This show is brought to you by Highgrove Bathrooms, Seabus Superannuation and MoneyMe. G'day, I'm Dale Vine, and ever since I was young, I lived for doing projects around the home. Whether it was inside or outside, it didn't matter. I just loved it. So join me each week as I share my knowledge of DIYing and pass on all the tips and tricks to make your next project a divine one. Welcome to DVine Living. So we're back here in Balloongarook in Victoria at my mum's property again, and today is a really exciting day for mum because we're going to pick out a double carport for her property. Now mum's been parking outside here at the farm for years, getting sticks, leaves and bird poo, you name it, all over her car, so she's really excited to get a roof over her cars where she can really get them protected. Now, I'm going to pop mum in the car. We're going to go to my local showroom down at Sheds and Homes in Geelong and pick out the colours and styles she likes. So let's go. Mark at Sheds and Homes is a down-to-earth bloke who made the whole design process easy as. With a variety of design choices, Colorbond colour options and the use of Aussie steel, we left the store confident we would get a shed made tough that would look the part too. Now Mark and the team down there at Sheds and Homes in Geelong made the whole process for mum so simple to pick out the style and colours she liked. Now, the kit's been delivered, Ron and Brody have shown up, and it's freezingly fresh here in Balloongarook, but let's get into putting it up. So we're into it now, and the boys have just pegged out their string lines just to make sure everything's going to fit within the footing holes that we pre-did about a week ago. Now those footing holes, the concrete in those is cured, which is great because now we can put these brackets onto the bottom of our main four posts and they can be bolted down onto that concrete. I'm also going to put some bitumen paint on the bottom of these posts, all the way up into the holes and 100mm above, just so nothing rusts out in the future. So we've started bolting together the rafters as well, which is really going to give you a picture of the size of the spread of the carport, which is going to be really cool. All right, we'll keep going. One of the most exciting parts about construction is getting out of the ground, and the boys are putting the posts into the holes now and dynabolting them down off the brackets. So once they're erected, we can start putting up the rest of the frame. So the posts are all in now, so now we're just going to bolt on these fascias on both sides. And the fascias are going to support the three rafters that are going to support the whole roof structure. Righto. Okay, so the frame's pretty much all up now. So we're just going to put the battens across the top. And we're actually going to use these to make sure it's all squared up before we screw it off. Okay, so that pretty much brings us for a wrap for day one. We're just going to put on this Apex infill piece here, so then when we come back tomorrow, we can get all the roofing sheets on, plus the guttering and the infills that go across the front and back. So happy days, I think we're going really well, and tomorrow it should look fantastic. Okay, so it's day two on the Sheds and Homes carport build here at Mum's house. Ron and Brody are already here. Today we've got to put the roofing on, the gutters as well, and just a few infill pieces to finish off the front and back. So let's get stuck into it so we can get it finished. Okay, so we're up to putting on the gutters now. So Ron's actually put all the clips along the fascia there. Now the fascia itself we've gone with shale grey, which should match Mum's house wall colour pretty well. And the roof and the gutters are all woodland grey, which is a Colorbond colour, and will match exactly with Mum's roof. So, looks good. Righto, so the first roofing sheet is on. Brody's just going to screw that off now, and once we've got the whole roof sheeted, all we've got to do is put the ridge cap on and the barge on the front. So the roofing sheets are pretty much all on now. We've just got the ridge cap to go across the centre and the barges to go on the front and rear to really finish it off. It's all looking fantastic, and I think Mum's cars will be very happy. Well, there you have it, a fully finished double carport, and it looks amazing. Just as the weather starts to turn on us, it really doesn't matter because now we've got a roof over our heads. Well, all I've got left to do now is backfill these post holes with a bit of concrete and bring some gravel through here for Mum. A big thanks goes out to Sheds and Homes, and obviously Ron and Brody for helping me put it up as well. Well, it looks amazing and Mum's got to be stoked. Over the course of this series, I've been renovating my kitchen, and today I'm up to putting in a cooktop. So that's why I'm here at the showroom at Burnley in Melbourne to pick out the perfect gas or electric cooktop. Let's go check out the range. So I've had a good look around, and this is the gas cooktop that I'm going to go with. It's got black tempered glass, so I think it looks really stylish and it should do for many years to come. It's going to look great against our bench tops and our wooden cabinetry, and it's going to be super easy to clean. This is a 600 version, so I'm going to get the 900 because I've got a bit of extra room, plus I get an extra burner. All right, let's go back and I'll show you how easy it is to install. Now, my plumber installed a gas shut-off valve when we installed the kitchen a year ago, and I've just disconnected all the hosing and I'm about to unplug the power, and then I'll be able to take the old cooktop out. Then it's time to get in the new Analto tempered black glass gas cooktop. Can't wait. So since we're dealing with a gas cooktop here, you should always get a licensed plumber to come in and make sure everything's done properly. And that's why I got Brad from Southend Plumbing. He's also installed this little foam strip that goes around the cutout for your actual cooktop, and that's just in case any water spills out of saucepans and then goes onto your bench top. It prevents it from going back into your cupboards. So what a great trick. One of the best features I like is the gas on toughened tempered black glass, which is very much a trend at the moment and we don't expect it to go away. I love the fact that the glass is easier to clean than stainless steel. The controls are screen printed beneath the glass so they can't be scrubbed off. The burners are Italian made with heavy duty cast iron trivets that have an easy slide design. And pots and pans can be slid between burners with ease, making cooking a dream. Welcome to Dallas Vine's Divine Dishes. Dale's just taken off, so I'm going to take over now. And boy, do I have a special for you today. It's the bush favourite. It's an Aussie favourite called Toad in the Hole. But when I was over in French learning my culinary skills, they call it La Toad in la Hole. Same dish, let's get into it. All we need is butter, bread, eggs, sauce and cheese. Easy peasy. Let's get it on. I like to put my butter on first. Okay. Then we cut la hole. There we go. Hang on to those. We can use them as well. And there you go. There's our holes. Get them in the pan. Next step, let's get this burner on. And the toads in their holes. I like tough chooks that do tattooed eggs. Okay, so in these go as well. We'll just cook them off. These are ready to flip. Wow. That's the Frosby flip. That's a style I picked up over in French when I was studying over there. That's also where I came up with this worldwide phenomenon haircut, which a lot of people now call the mullet, but I call it the moulet. Anyway, this toughened glass is going to clean up beautifully once I've finished, and being made in Italy, it's right next door to French. Okay, let's get into it. That's good. Just before we go to the break, Stanley are giving away a Stanley Fat Max V20 Renovators pack valued at $5,000. The pack includes a whole lot of 18-volt power tools, outdoor power equipment, batteries and chargers, so you can do more around your home. To enter, all you need to do is go to stanleytools.com.au/do more and register. Good luck. G'day and welcome to our fourth and final part of the Great Australian Deck Build. Today we'll be installing some railing, some fascias and some lighting. Well, Kieran's here, so let's get into it. After installing a beautiful deck like this, the next option is some lighting. So for this one, Trex have got you covered with two different options. We've got some low voltage LED riser lights here that we're going to put into the face of these stairs. Also some decking lights which we can put around the border. So these are really simple. You don't need a sparky. You simply plug in your transformer to an outdoor GPO, run your cables along underneath your decking frame, and then once you get them out your little holes, just clip them in like so, and they come with a great little handy remote, so you don't need a switch inside your house. Just simply click them on and you have 3 different brightness modes. Fantastic.
Come on. Woo! We're up to part 4 of the Great Australian Deck. The boards are nearly finished. The owners of this house have used Trex Lava Rock. For more information about the Trex range, go to au.trex.com.
So the lighting's all in. Kieran, what do we got next, mate?
So we're about to install a Trex Transcend railing system.
Yep.
So for this one, we're going to use a steel post, and then we have a composite sleeve that will slide over that post.
Yep.
And then from there, we put in the bottom rail, top rail, and balusters.
Perfect. And it just comes in white?
So it comes in white and black, and it also comes with a 25-year warranty, just the same as the decking.
Perfect. How good. Well, let's get it in.
Let's do it.
So Kieran, you've got a cardboard template here. What's this help us do?
This helps us install our top and bottom rails. So we've got 2 slots at the top and 2 at the bottom. The bottom position is for a staircase,
Yep.
for installing it along the stairs.
Okay.
But today we're just installing a top rail and a bottom rail.
Perfect.
So we'll use those 2 holes.
So you just literally put the brackets into these and then you screw them off.
Yep.
And then you've got your perfect spacing for your rails.
That's right.
Anyone could do it. Okay, so Kieran, we've got the brackets on now.
Yep.
We've also put the top and the bottom railings on, just clicking in easily and screwing up into them.
Yep.
So these little bits here, we've clicked the bottom one in and the top one will, what, slide over the balustrades?
So we'll pop the balustrades in to these balustrade spaces.
Yep.
And then we just slide it up and click it in place, and that holds the balustrades in place.
So easy, no measuring out spaces, just click them and go.
All ready to go.
Let's do it. So easy. Look at this. So the railing's all done now and looking fantastic. The last job to complete this Great Australian Decking project is to put these fascias on. Now for the top one, we're just going to run a horizontal board to match in with that behind me at the top of the stair treads, and then we're going to drop the rest down vertically. It's a pretty important step because once you've got a nice decking area, you don't want to see all the gunk underneath. Well, there you go, a beautifully completed family deck. From what was once an old rotten wooden timber deck to a beautiful composite deck that's going to last this family a lifetime. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing this 4-part series to you on how to build your Great Australian Deck. It's been a pleasure working with Kieran from Norrick Constructions and of course the crew from Trex. Well, there you have it guys, the Great Australian Deck complete. Before we go to the break, our friends at Money Me are giving you the chance to win a $5,000 renovation Kickstarter, so you can get stuck into that reno project. To enter, all you need to do is go to moneyme.com.au/Divine Living, enter your details, and the lucky winner will be announced via our Facebook page at the end of the series. Best of luck. Throughout this series, I've teamed up with Cbus Super and Highgrove Bathrooms and renovated some tired bathrooms for some really deserving people. Now, the Highgrove products turned out really amazing in these bathrooms, so much so that I've decided to do up the kids' ensuite at our own home. So let's go in and I'll show you through some of the changes I've made that you could do in your own bathroom that'll really make a big difference. So this is a very small ensuite, which means to make changes we had to be very clever. So I'm changing from a 750mm wide vanity unit to a wall-hung 1200mm wide Jones & Jones timber vanity. Previously the shower was a very awkward diamond shape with very little internal room. So that's why we're changing up to a metre by a metre frameless shower kit from Highgrove Bathrooms. So here we are in the completed guest ensuite. Now this ensuite was a really awkward space to work with, and most of that is due to the fact that it's shared between 2 bedrooms, so you've got 2 doors opening into this space. Now there was only a few changes we could make to the layout of this room to increase the functionality, one of those being the vanity unit. So as you can see now, with a 1200 long vanity, we've got a lot more bench space to work with, which is fantastic. Plus, all the plumbing for the tapware and the basin is concealed neatly within one of the drawers. And the fact that it's wall hung means you've got all that room underneath where you can store baskets for extra towels or even some of your laundry. So in here we've selected the Eden bench mount basin in matte white, which I think really complements the black tapware, plus the timber grain and the natural black butt. So another great tip for small bathrooms is that mirrors are going to make the space feel a lot larger. So with this one, I've gone with an Oscar tall mirrored cabinet, 1100 high by 900 wide. Now this has made this area feel a lot bigger, plus you've got all this extra space internally. Now when I stripped this room down back to the wall frame, I was actually able to inset this whole unit into the wall, saving all this space in the room. So another great space saving tip for a small bathroom is to get a toilet with an in-wall system. So I've gone with this one here, which also allows for a really clean look. Plus you also get the lovely look of these push plates, which almost become a feature in themselves. We've also installed a really large skylight into the roof of this room, which allows all this natural light to come in, which is so amazing. It also comes with a solar panel mounted up top, which connects to a wireless remote, so you can open and shut it to reduce humidity. So obviously during the daytime, the skylight allows a lot of natural light in here. But at night time, not so much. So thanks to Beacon Lighting, we've gone with a single IXL Tastic in the roof. Now this comes with an exhaust fan, a heat lamp, and a light. And to complement that, we've gone with a beautiful feature light just for a bit of ambience above the mirrored cabinet. So the last layout change that we've made in this small bathroom is to install a metre by a metre frameless glass shower kit. Now previously we had a diamond shaped corner unit out of fiberglass, which once you shut the sliding doors was really small internally. But as you can see now, with the metre by a metre space, we've got a lot of room to move around in here. So, considering we've got extra room, we've decided to go with 2 different types of showers in here, which is pretty luxurious. So above, we've gone with a ceiling-mounted rain head, which provides a really beautiful showering experience. But because we know people don't always like getting their hair wet while they shower, we've also gone with an adjustable wall-mounted handheld shower. So now there's really no excuse for the kids to be dirty. So one last space-saving solution for your bathrooms is to provide a niche internally in the wall. So instead of having a shelf on a finished wall that sticks out into your showering space, I've gone with one of the High Grove pre-formed foam niches that you simply just tape around the edge and inset into your wall frame. Saves a lot of space and really easy to do. Now we've tiled this whole room from floor to ceiling in 2 different types of tiles from Styles Vic. They're both really earthy looking and give it a really classic look. So for most of the walls and floors, we've gone with this honey vein, which is a travertine look in a matte finish. And for the feature wall behind the vanity unit, we've gone with a classic white subway tile. So I hope you'll learn a couple of good tricks that you can take back to your own bathroom renovations. And if you are doing some of the carpentry work yourself, make sure you still get a licensed plumber and electrician so they can definitely sign off on their work. Well, what a great episode. If you want to know any more information about anything on today's show, make sure you head to our website. And if you want to win some great prizes, hit up our Facebook page at DVine Living. Okay, we'll be back next week, so we'll see you then.